let's not forget that you do have rights in the United States. So civic duty, with that comes understanding what your rights are, and every American should understand the rights they have under the Bill of Rights, under state laws, and like if someone wants to enter your home, what are your rights? Let's say it's law enforcement. Do they have a right to enter your house without your permission? No. They need a warrant. If you invite them in, that's a different story. If he says, hey, may I come in and talk to you? You're inviting that officer into the house. And a classic example, let's say you're a drug smuggler. Officer walks in, sees marijuana. What he sees is called plain view doctrine. But in the case of foreclosure, let's say the sheriff's department wants to come to your house, and you invite him in, and then he has a writ telling you to vacate. If it's a court order, you have to leave. If it's not signed by the judge, the paperwork has to be in order, and you need to be able to look at that paperwork and understand it. So if you're in a situation where you think that your house is in jeopardy and you're going to be foreclosed, you should actually right now look at everything that needs to be done, what the state or the county has to do in order to seize your property, so you're prepared. It's not the sheriff's responsibility to let you know what your rights are. You're supposed to know yourself. As far as being arrested, if you step out of your home and you violate some law, yeah, the sheriff can arrest you. Inside your house, can you be forcibly removed? Only if the court order says you have to leave. If it doesn't say you have to leave, then you don't have to leave. Yeah, you need to be able to look at the paperwork. I mean, I don't want to get too specific. You know, can you take possessions with you? It all depends on what the judge says. And there's usually a time frame on when you don't need to, when you have to leave. And I also encourage you to look at renters' rights. California is really big on renters' rights. So, like, say you're a tenant in a house and you're unable to pay your mortgage. Generally, the courts are liberal enough to let you stay in there up to 6 months before you have to leave, because we don't want anyone on the street. And if you're being evicted, you know, you're being put out on the street. So you need to look at that and see if there's something that under the renters' rights of California that can help you stay in your home, at least you can understand what's going on.